What's going on? So, I've been getting some requests. You guys want to know about the route. Okay. And only delivery drivers, fellow delivery drivers, if you will, are really going to know what I'm talking about. So kind of bear with me when it comes to that. But I'm going to tell you a few things that I do know. First of all, cameras and cameras. Get used to them. Because even if it's not in the truck or around the truck, and I'm actually surprised by this, and I really shouldn't be because it is 2024 after all, but I am amazed, guys, how many houses I go to, especially being out in the country, because I have a rural route, okay, it's northwest Iowa, so like Rock Valley, Larchwood, God, what else? Dune, Hall, fellow Iowans, hi. Even though I'm from South Dakota, but still, hi. So yes, lot of farmland and lot of cameras. So not that I have an issue with it because I don't do anything I ain't supposed to do. Might speed a little here and there, but whatever. Yeah. You're never alone. I'm telling you right now, even if you don't see a camera in plain sight, just assume there is one. Because you would be amazed how many houses have cameras on them out there. They really do. You're never alone. So, like I said, if you guys think you're going to pull a fast one or try to, not that I would anyway, but I'm just saying some people are unfortunately dishonest, or you might try to snoop in a package. Don't even think about it because you will get caught. Eventually, you will get caught. I promise you. What's crazy to me is FedEx has these new cameras in their trucks now, and they just got them. Even if I'm not using the Zebra device, which looks like an iPhone, but it's a scanner. You guys know what I'm talking about if you're in that business. Not that. I was on my flip phone, and that camera blurred it out to me as I was driving. All I did was look at it for a second, and it said, ding, ding, phone detected. It freaked me out. I'm not going to lie. It really did freak me out, because I was like, what the hell? I never heard that before. So I'm like, the technology is amazing. It really is. Even though I'm not up to date on it, but it's amazing. Them trucks monitor everything you do. Like I said, I might speed a little here and there. Who doesn't, right? 5 miles an hour over, they're really not going to say anything. I'm not saying FedEx is going to watch every single move you do, but rest assured, if there's an accident or you get a ticket or something, you better make sure you're on your best behavior because they will find out if you're doing anything you ain't supposed to be doing. So that's number one. Number two, make some decent acquaintances rather with the locals. I've always said this, guys, and you guys are probably going to laugh at me, but really think about this. Who is the one person that you would probably never really want to fuck with? Or be on their bad side? Really think about this. You might say the mafia, you might say gang members, but really think about this. Whoever thinks of a farmer? I do. A farmer could make you disappear in a matter of minutes. How? Look at the equipment they got. They could grind you up and feed you to the hogs. Hogs eat anything, including human bone. And honestly, if you want to know a creepy story, to all you readers out there, and I actually have read this book because it was in my area, so to say, read the book Get Ye Girl. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of the book Get Ye Girl, but read that book. It happened right across the border from me in Larchwood, Iowa. That is what really can happen if you have a psycho who's a farmer. It is insane. And she was one of 5 women, and she was the only one that survived, and she wrote a book about it. It's almost like the Cleveland abduction, but just imagine it on a farm. So anyway, that's neither here or there, but I just want to throw that in there. So yes, most of the people I deal with are farmers and are very nice, but I'm telling you right now, you would not want to get on their bad side. Not because they might hurt you, it's because you guys think about it. When you're out, those of you who live in the city, Sioux Falls is technically a city, but when you're out on them country roads, you're on your own. And you want people to be in your corner for help, especially up here during the winter that's coming up. I guarantee you we're going to have a snowstorm, and I'm going to be out in that truck, and if I ever got stuck, I don't want to be on their bad side. So that's why anytime I deliver a package, I don't slam it down, even if I'm not in the best mood. I always say, hi, how you doing, ma'am or sir? That's just how I am. I'm very polite. One lady got rude with me, I guess, because people, you got to understand, and they kind of take it out on me. It's like, well, God, my box got all mangled. I said, ma'am, I'm sorry, but what happens before I get it, I can't control. I can tell you, rest assured, that your package did not get damaged in my possession. But what happened before that, the truck before that, before it came to me, I can't help that. And a lot of people don't really seem to understand that. But I always handle my packages like if they were my own. I mean, if I ordered a TV or something, I wouldn't want somebody throwing it on a truck with not giving a shit. So that's just me. Some guys that are in this business, hey, look, they could care less about your package. They grab it, throw it off the truck. They don't give a fuck. That's not me. And I see it on YouTube, unfortunately, all the time about FedEx drivers or UPS drivers or Amazon drivers. Well, listen, I'm not that guy. I always handle packages with care. As careful as I can. Let's put it that way. And of course, the big movie you guys know by now is Castaway, about FedEx with Tom Hanks. That's a big story. Of course, everybody talks about that at FedEx. Great movie, by the way. Excellent movie. I just saw it actually a couple days ago. It's fantastic. If you've never seen it, go watch that movie Castaway with Tom Hanks in it. It is absolutely awesome. But anyway, Wilson! Anyway, but you know what I mean. So, guys, I would like to take you out and kind of show you what goes on. But first of all, you got to remember, people are kind of weird about being filmed. And I can't really do this in the truck because I got a camera on me at all times. So it's really hard for me to take you on my route, per se, and show you really what goes on. But the best I can do is explain it. Maybe once in a while I'll pull out and like videotape a dog or something. Oh, that's the other thing. Dogs. Get used to a lot of pets. Particularly dogs in my case. Yes, there's cats, but all sorts of animals. I'm an animal lover, first of all. I have not ran into a mean dog yet. I've ran into some dogs that are kind of leery of me at first. But my advice to that is always, no matter what kind of dog it is, just approach it with caution. Don't touch it. If a dog sees me the first time, I never reach out and try to pet him. That's the worst thing you could do. Because if you get bit, that's on you at that point. So what I always do is I carry doggy treats with me. Yes, FedEx allows that. I carry a bunch of doggy treats that they supply, and I just hold it out. Sometimes they take it from my hand, sometimes they don't. If they don't, I throw it on the ground. And then 99.9% of the time, they eat it. At least at that, they tolerate you at that point. Like I said, I've seen corgis, by the way, cute frickin' dogs. I love corgis. I've seen a couple Rottweilers. I know they have a reputation, but hey, they steered clear to me and I steered clear to them. I threw them a treat and they took off. Whatever. A lot of labs, golden retrievers. What other ones I've seen? Oh, the ankle biters, I call them. Like the Yorkies and they really don't bite my ankles, but you know what I mean. They're called ankle biters. Pomeranians. It's a really fun job, guys. Now, granted, it's a Saturday and I really didn't want to go in today, but I volunteered. But, guys, at the end of the day, there's just something satisfying about it. You know what I mean? It feels like you're accomplishing something. It's not just a 9-to-5 job that you go to and you hate. I mean, at least not in my case. I feel like I'm making a difference in a bunch of people's lives when I deliver packages. Because they're waiting for that. I mean, I've ordered stuff offline. I know what that feeling you get of, oh, my package is finally here. Oh, and it's in good condition. That's great. This guy's really cool. I don't want to say friends, but I've made some acquaintances already. And, yeah, that's about it, guys. Just to check in with the job there. And that's basically how it goes, I know I'm sweating here, but I literally got off and it's hot out and yeah. Before I forgot, I wanted to make a video, so. Yeah. That's what I got to say about that, guys. It's a fun job. For me, the pay's good. Some people have said the pay's not worth it. Well, I think it's a decent job. You basically are working out all day. You get to visit with people a little bit. You get to see animals. I think it's cool. And you're basically by yourself. You're your own boss. Yeah, I have a boss, but when you're out there on your own, unless something happens, you're basically in charge of all your deliveries. You might get a time-sensitive one, and if you did, it would show up on your radar, and usually I get them out of the way first. I just had one today, actually. A business closed at noon. So I went there and did them first right away this morning. Just so it was done and over with. So, anyway, guys, take care.